Hi, this is Momo in the morning, but I just got back from Back to Blue Rally in Homer Glen, 143rd and Bell, and it was really nicely packed with a lot of patriots, a lot of people supporting the police over in this area, just like the rest of the area in Will County, and I think the collar counties of Cook. And you know what? People understand you got to have the police. There's no beating around the bush. But you know what? I really want to talk about something else that's important the same way. I know of 10 people that registered to take the COVID test and they didn't want to wait, or they didn't show up for their appointment or whatever. And then they got notified a couple of days later that they got the COVID. So now there's people in Illinois, and I'm assuming if it happened to these people, because they're not all from one area, I'm assuming that if it happened to one, it's happening to a lot of people. Where you go there and you get in line, it's too long, so they say, to hell with it, I'm just going to leave. And then you get a notice that you got it. You didn't even take the test. So what is that? To me, you know what that is? That's making the numbers spike. Lots of people got it now, according to that. But how many other people never even took the test and they say they got it? Now, I don't know if they get paid extra from the federal government because they tested positive, and I have no clue. But you know what? I know it's happening. And then you go into the voting stuff. There's people getting these voter applications all over the place where they're getting 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And one lady today, she showed me something where was a guy that don't even live in her house, never lived there ever. She got one for him. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I know one thing. Illinois is a corrupt state. We got J.B. Pritzker. You remember the toilet man? Remember that? And then remember when he said, hey, he was on the phone call with Blagojevich, I'll take any job, basically. Just give me a job. Oh, that sounds good. That's what he said. Well, you know what? All this stuff is costing us, the taxpayer, a boatload of money. And I don't understand why, when I look at these protesters that are at the rally today, most of them are young women. Don't they get what socialism is? That they're going to take socialist, that's not a place where they say, okay, you can be rich. No. The only people that do good in socialism are the ones in control. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, we got the rioters everywhere that are rioting, but they're calling it a peaceful protest. So you have a protest riot, and that's okay. Dr. Jerk DeFasi, you know, he says nothing bad about the riots or the rioters, that they're peaceful protesters, that's okay. But you can't go to church. You can't sing in some churches. At least that's what I'm told. You can't have a peaceful get-together or you're breaking the rules. They're telling bars and stuff, hey, you can't open up. Not all the way. So what the hell's going on? We're all Americans. And I sure in the hell ain't going to cower. I'm not afraid of these guys. Their guidelines aren't laws. I'm going to stand against all that crap. I hope everybody joins me. Because we can't have this go on and on and on. The next step is there'll be a civil war. And then we'll be shooting each other. And is that far away? I don't know. The way you see it on the news with all these rioters in these cities, Antifa's out like crazy, and then these young people, young white girls, being part of Antifa. That's what it looks like. Most of them are. It looks like when we saw them last week when